What's up everybody, welcome to Zappa Invest. I hope you have a marvelous day. Please leave a like if you have any question, comment down below, and let's begin. Today the topic is renewable energy stocks and why is it so important going into 2021. Well, the election is coming in a month. It's Biden versus Trump. Who's gonna win? Nobody knows. We have here a poll tracker. It's not definitely, of course, but it is important who's gonna win for renewable energy stocks. To give you an example, Trump made a tax tariff on important solar products. So this means on every solar panel that is imported into the USA, the company needs to pay a 30% tax tariff. So that is quite huge. So this means America needs to make their own solar panels, even if Trump is on the power. But what is the tax credit you get from Trump administration at this moment? So let's say you buy solar panels, you can deduct 26% of the cost for installing solar energy. So that's already a nice deduct of 26%. You can see important solar 30%, but Trump credit taxes for 26%. So USA needs to make more solar for itself. Quite easy, no? Indeed, I found it as well. So this is something important you need to know. But let's say if Biden wins, what happens then with the solar stocks? Well, if you take my chat book here, we can see that Biden wants 100% carbon-free electricity by 2035. He has a $2 trillion plan over 9 segments: transit, infrastructure, auto industry, power sector, buildings, innovation, etc. To give you an example, he wants millions of solar panels and 10,000 of wind turbines to achieve 100% carbon exit-free electricity by 2035. Biden proposed extending clean energy and efficiency tax credits as well as installing millions of solar panels and thousands of onshore and offshore wind turbines during his first term in 2019. Fossil fuels still accounting for nearly 62% of the US electricity, according to the Energy Information Administration. So, So from 36% to 0%. How he's gonna do is with a lot of money and installing a lot of solar panels and a lot of wind turbines. So what does this mean for the sector? This means something huge, gentlemen and ladies. If Biden wins, I can assure you it's gonna be nuts in the renewable energy sector. So I'm gonna give you a few stocks that you may consider buying going into the election. Of course, we can't predict who's gonna win. But again, renewable energy is something we will do even if Trump is on the power or Biden. But if Biden wins, oh boy. Okay, so let's see what we, just in general, like the solar energy data. To give you an example, from 2010, we produced 40,271 milliwatts. We can clearly see the upcoming trends. Now you can ask yourself, how does it come that we use it more now? Well, the S adoption curve. This means it gets cheaper to install, it gets cheaper to run, so more beneficial for the customer. So if you can have renewable energy at a cheaper price, why would you not install it? Imagine Bill is on the power and he gives you amazing money for it. Boom. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to do. We can, this is the website of International Renewable Energy Agency. Very good website if you are interested in renewable energy stocks or just in investment trends and in general. So this is just a small one. You can do it for every country. So let's say I'm quite curious now if we do it for my country. I live in Belgium. So let's say Belgium. No, wow. This website is not working quite well, but it is something, you know. Let's do it like this. Even like in Belgium, we can see it's a steady increase. Of course, not that fast like in the general world population, but we can see these are huge increases. Why can't I put this away? Okay, that's just one chart I want to show you. This is another one. Here we can see what the projections are for the future. So now you can ask yourself, yeah, but projections, why projections? Because projections are based on used data, on achieved data. So if you have data, you can have an outcome. It's called AI. So let's say in 2010 we had 17 gigawatts a year. Today, in 2017/18, that was the day that the roadmap was made of the ERR. We had 109, almost an 8-fold or 9-fold increase. They project in 2030 we're gonna have 300. I'm gonna say you one thing, gentlemen. If we have Biden on the power, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be more than 300. So it's gonna be more than 3 times in the upcoming 10 years. Why? Again, his plan. $2 trillion for renewable energy. Again, all different segments, but he is planning to install millions of solar panels and wind turbines. We can see that the progress that they are putting here on the map, we are on track. But for the wind turbines, we are actually not on track. For the electric vehicles, we are on track. But again, this is data from 2017/18. The prices of this both, of actually the 3 of these segments, are declining heavily. So it's only gonna get used more, in my opinion. Again, guys, this is not financial advice, just my opinion, how I think about renewable energy stocks in general. So now you have an idea of why I'm bullish on renewable energy stocks. So now I'm gonna give you a few companies, of course. So let's go to Yahoo Finance and discuss them. Be aware, this sector is booming because people know this. If Biden wins, this sector is gonna be huge. I'm gonna give you a few stocks. The first one is Solar Edge Technologies. This company I have myself. To give you an example, in the last month it has taken off. I know it's ridiculous, but I would make a position if I was interested in renewable energies and I did not have any solar companies. But I would make a very, very small position because a parabolic height is not sustainable on the long term, of course. So I do think we're gonna see a nice dip in the upcoming weeks. The next one is the same character like Solar Edge. They make inverters, but this one is called Enphase. Enphase, their inverters are more expensive, but they are more durable. But in my opinion, for the masses, you need to have the cheapest and the most quality. Solar Edge is cheaper, but it has also very high quality. It is not like the Renault of the cars, you know, it's not like a Renault Zoe compared to Tesla. Okay, but let's go forward. You already have 2 stocks, so let me type it out for you. These are both invert companies, and there is the cash cow machine in thingies. Why? They have 80%, these 2 gentlemen have the 80% market share in America, so this means they have huge margins. Bigger margins in inverters. Why do I say they have bigger margins? Because let's say you take a company like Sunrun, also a very good company, but they are making solar panels and installing them. But to give the masses, to be the number 1 in market share of deploying and making solar panels, you need to be the cheapest. How can you be the cheapest to turn down your margins? So there are not the cash cows. The biggest cash cows are in the inverters, my opinion, of course. But this is the next company I'm gonna suggest to you, and this is Sunrun. Oh, where is my... Here we go. If you want to have another, is SunPower, if I believe. Yes, SunPower. But I do prefer more Sunrun than SunPower. But then again, you need to do your own research. Okay, the other one I want to discuss with you is... One moment. I put it in my watch list yesterday, I believe. Where is it now? Fuck. Nope, I did not. Damn it, I lost it. Okay, no worries. We're just going further. We're going to go NI. I think this is one that everybody knows. It's one of the biggest companies that are focused on renewable energies. It has recently it had a stock split, I believe. I'm not sure though, or it will have a stock split 1 to 4, something like that. So Next Era Energy. Next Era Energy, it's a giant. It's also paying a dividends. and it's a steady money maker. So it's not a growth company, or maybe it is, but let's take, not really, it's not a growth company anymore, but it pays you almost a 2% dividend. Let us take a look to the payout ratio real quick. The payout ratio is only 73%, so that's quite nice as well. I like if a dividend company is growing and it's still under 80% payout ratio. Just so now we have a few companies already. Unfortunately, I don't find my other company. Wait, let me go one more time to do the list. No, I don't find it. Excuse me. Maybe I checked the pure storage. No, I think it's this one. Let's go. No, this is not the one. Excuse me, gentlemen. So, again, let's take a look to the thingy. Small overview. So now the USA needs to make more solar panels because of the imported solar tax of 30%. At the current tax credit, you get 26% back on your US solar. So the USA needs to make more solar itself. If Biden wins, he wants 100% carbon-free electricity by 2035, a $2 trillion plan over 9 segments: transit, infrastructure, auto industry, power sector, buildings, innovation, etc., housing. So from 63% to 0, that's his plan in over 15 years. Solar Edge Enphase, one of my 2 favorite companies. Bigger margins, they make the inverters that convert the sun energy to electricity for your house. Then we have Sunrun or SunPower, and then we have Next Era. It's a dividend company, renewable energy, and it's a steady money maker. Alright everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you have a marvelous day, and please don't do things I would not do. Bye bye.